me your name and where you're from originally. Otra vez.
Dale.
So tell me your name and where are you from originally?
My name is Antonella. I'm from Argentina. And my artistic name sometimes is Al Azul or Antílope.
Okay, so by artistic, what do you mean? What do you do for on your artistic side?
I have very like a lot of like artistic sides. I am very flexible about that. And the DJ name that I use is DJ Al Azul. And then my performance name as a like a acrobat or whatever character that I wanna create on the scenario is Antílope.
Antílope? Oh, okay. I seen that on your Instagram. So, anyways, I will link your Instagram in the video.
Dale.
Tell me why you came to the U.S.
Well, I was experimenting like this type of feeling that my time in Mexico, it was like cooked, like I was ready, like I was feeling that I leave a lot of things over there. Even when I thought like I didn't finish yet, obviously there, it's still a home for me. But I was like, with the excitement to like keep traveling because I like a lot to travel. So it was like an adventure to like come here and see what they have. And I've been like coming here in vacations occasionally, and so I saw the opportunity that in my area it was a good place to investigate.
Oh, okay. So, but you said you're from Argentina, right?
Yeah.
So then you went to Mexico to do what there?
Yeah, I traveled like different countries before to get to Mexico, but Mexico was the place where I was like super focused to get like Argentina is like the last country in the south. I had to pass through many countries before to get Mexico, so it was really like the idea to get there first. But it was very good to like I met different countries before that, and my grandmother, she traveled to Mexico, so it was like this part of my route, like trying to like fit in the story of my family. And
Oh, so you went looking for the story of your family and stuff like that, or?
a little bit it was like that. That was one of the reasons. Then there was a friend that she invited me to like try to stay in Mexico with her. She was working already in Cocobongo, and she was like saying to me, "Hey, this place is amazing. You should come." And every time that I was seeing like the propaganda in Facebook about like the beach and like the paradisiac place, I was like, oh my God, that's my dream place, because
Yeah.
I never met the sea
Ah,
before that. Like I saw it like in Chile and like traveling with the Circus, but all that side of the sea and that time, like the south is super cold, so you cannot get in. So I was not with this like feeling of like warm Caribbean, like paradisiac place. So when she told me where she was and I saw the pictures, I was like, yeah, definitely I go. And yeah, so that was one of the reasons that like keep trying to like have different experiences about like acrobatic.
Okay. How is it working for a circus like that?
It's super cool. I think like it's very interesting how you go back in time about like to maybe all the resources that we normally use, like electricity or like water, and like all the things that you can like carry on with you. And maybe if you live in a normal house, you're gonna like probably like feel that you can accumulate a lot of things. When you're like traveling with the circus, you cannot do that. You really have to choose what you're gonna pick with you to take with you. and to understand too that all the friends that you're gonna do in like that area, then you're gonna have to say bye.
Never see them again.
What?
I'd never see them again. Probably.
Yeah, maybe, probably not. Like I've been traveling like in Argentina and here in the United States with the circus, and like I never go back to those places to see those people again. Like it was like a friend for like maybe a few days, and then it's like goodbye.
Damn, how is it, having friends and meeting people and creating bonds, but then leaving them behind you? How does that feel?
It feels like I have a lot of brothers and sisters everywhere, but obviously like I spend most of the time in some places I could keep those friendship and try to really reach them out every time that I go back. For example, in Mexico, like most of the friends that I make in Mexico, every time that I go back is 100% that I'm gonna go to see them.
Oh, okay.
And so we keep that friendship alive, so it feels more like birds, when you are flying and like you see those birds like go in the same direction maybe, but they're flying with you. They know like you're flying with them, and like in some moment you're gonna have to stop someplace and like meet again.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Do you mind if I ask you how was your childhood? How was it growing up in Argentina for you?
My childhood was like I experimented like as a beautiful life. Like my mom gave it to us everything we really need. But I was a kid, and like my town is like a super. It's very quiet. It's the last place that I have original indigenous from Argentina. And so the people is super nice, it's super quiet, they have their own culture that is very different from all Argentina. So like for me it was super incredible to like be part of that and to be around nature, because it's everything nature. Like I say that I have a very good time because really like I didn't understand what was my context at that time. Like we were grow up very poor. Obviously my mom like did everything she can to like give us everything, but obviously some circumstances were not like perfect. But I didn't experiment like my life thinking that I was poor. It was more like we playing in the street, and like there's no cement, it's like just earth, and like a lot of people like with problems to like buy food and things like that. So you really like eat what you can, and like you are grateful about that. And I never thought like all the things that I'm doing, it was possible. It was not such a thing like as a like big places where you like see a lot of art, or where you see like not at least like the type of art that I was like doing at that time. We were like the only people doing this type of thing, like acrobatic things. We were the only people in my town doing that. So I was like, well, I think that's it, right? But it was very fun, and I have like a lot of people who helped me to like see things about my culture too. They were not like the best, right? Like for example, over there, the people like drink a lot, and they are very used to like go to parties, and like they have like a big party that is like student parties, and like they make a parade and all these things. And I was like, I don't go to those things. I just gonna train. I have to train, and that's everything. And all of my friends were like, man, you don't have a life, like we want to hang out. And I was like, no, man, I had to train.
So you gave everything to focus on your dreams, right?
Yeah.
You had dreams of probably taking your art somewhere else. Is that what it was?
I
You
was
just wanted to be better.
no, because like the type of mentality over there, like my mentality at that time was like very close mindset, because I was from this background of like growing like with the minimum, and so like when I was like starting to grow, I was like, I want to do something to help people, because I was very surprised how like we have all this technology, we have like all this knowledge, like over there, able like in Argentina have like free education. So like I was like, I want to like use this effort that my mom is doing it to like make us like have a good education and like go to school and teach us like good boundaries, to make her proud, to like bring something to the table, you know. Like I was thinking like the art was like incredible and beautiful and recreated, but I will not gonna work for some clubs, you know. And I was like with that type of mentality, thinking that the art will not gonna save life or will not gonna really like used to like make some people therapy or inspire people to like do incredible things too, or think about society. So at that time my mind was very close, and so my dream was like be a doctor, you know, like something to like at that time something honorable, you know. Think that obviously in these times everything changed, right? Like, and I understand about that I was not selfish choosing to be an artist, you know, because I started like see more of the world. When I moved from my town, I opened my eyes and I started to realize about many things that was not the mentality there. The mentality was like you had to marry, you had to like study this career, prestigious career if you can, like, you know, be a lawyer, be a doctor, something that you should be proud, you know. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, you know. But then I started to see a lot of things too about the system, and I was like,
Not really, right?
it's not like so real. That I believe there is a lot of honest people really trying to very hard to like make the system better, but obviously sometimes the system is big and a lot of people get quiet, not because they want, but it's a reality that then with the time I understand that it happened in my world too, in the artistic world, because I was like, well, now that I choose to be an artist and I don't feel bad about it, I am free. And then you realize, oh, you know, there is another level too about like freedom in the art that you should be aware.
Do you mind telling us, like, what is it that the system is preventing some artists to do or things like that? Like on the surface level?
Um, I think if you are an artist and you don't know why you're an artist, probably like people can use you to say what they want. And if that's not your boundary, it feels a lot like you're betraying yourself. So that is one of the things that it make you capture
Continue, continue.
or maybe make you feel like you're trapped again. So, but there is many places in the art where you can feel like you're safe and you're like free. See.
Yeah. So, how is it for you to be in the U.S.? Are you alone here in the U.S.? In New York,
I
to
have
be
a
specific.
big family. I don't have like a blood family. Like I'm married with an incredible guy. It's amazing. But I have also all my artistic friends that I met them really because I felt the vibe, and I didn't even know who they were in that time. I was like, I don't know. I didn't care really what they can give it to me as an artist. I was just like, these incredible people. This is beautiful souls. So I start to hang out with them because I see a lot of competition that is good because it challenges you to like try better, right? But then I start to realize that to be myself, I will have to like find someone who can be real with me. And those people were very real. So I started to hang out with them, and then I realized that we can make incredible art together. And so I don't feel alone here. I feel like like I have my tribe.
That's good. That's good. What would you tell your younger self if you were to see her now? Like if you were to travel to the past and talk to your younger self, what would you tell her?
The world is more than what you think. And you should be brave and believe in yourself and believe in the things that you feel they are very deep inside of you, and don't shut up that voice.
That was great. Anything else you would like to tell your audience right now?
Um, Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for bring us like many type of maybe tools to make the society better, and keep dreaming, keep trying. Um, don't feel bad to make mistakes, but learn about it and try to be real. Try to don't betray yourself with the things that you see that maybe are the key to like get some places, and make sure that's the price you want to pay for it. And don't be afraid, and give love, and stay safe with your energy, and make sure you protect the people you love, and have a voice when you see things that are not fair.
Fair, right?
Yeah.
That is great. I mean, I can tell that you are an artist because you, like a true artist, because you are not afraid to speak out when it's necessary, which is a big value that a lot of artists have. You know, they're not afraid to speak out when they need to,
Yeah.
or when somebody needs their voice to be in there, you know what I mean? Which is great. So I appreciate you giving me the time to interview you. This was great, and I think that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Qué genio. Gracias.